Hi, blessed up to you all. You're watching your DJ Stones. Yeah, I know you're doing well. The topic today is very juicy, it's very interesting. You sent this topic to me, and when I saw it, I was like, yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I'm going to go in straight. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Watch and subscribe. Watch and subscribe. I'm going to put the channel, the URL on Facebook. Click on it and watch it on YouTube and subscribe. Blessed up to you all. The topic is, should women offer to pay part of a date night bill? Should women, a woman like me, should I offer to pay a date night bill? Wow, no. My answer to you is no. Women shouldn't pay a date. If you're taking me on, you're taking me out for a date, why should I pay? You are the man. You have to provide for your family. Okay? I was brought up in an environment where men provide for their wives. If you are a man and you take a lady, a woman on a date, and at the end of the meal, dinner, what have you, and you asking me to pay part of it? Come on, darling. Come on, sweetheart. What kind of man are you? What kind of man are you? If you can't pay a common dinner on a plate for me, then what are you looking for in me? What is your aim? What are you looking for in a man? If you can't provide a lady a meal, a dinner on a plate, if you can't pay for that, then what are you going to do for me? Or what are you going to do for that woman? Men are providers. Men should provide for their wives, for their children. So if you take a woman on a date, don't ask them to pay for, to pay some of the bill. If you do that, then you're not a man, you are a boy. And boys shouldn't take women on a date. That is very insulting. If you take me, your DJ Stones here, on a date, and after having a good time, everything, and you asking me to pay part of the bill, how dare you? Why are you taking me on a date? I don't go on a date with boys. I want a man to take me out, a gentleman to take me out. A man is someone who will take you out, and when you get out of, when the taxi or the car stop, he will open the door for you, and then you come out. That's a gentleman. So if you're not at that level, don't take me on a date, sweetheart. Don't take me on a date and then ask me to pay part of the bill. What kind of man are you? If you can't buy me a common dinner on a plate, then what are you going to do for me if we get married? If you can't even buy me a common dinner, lunch, how are you going to provide for my babies? How are you going to provide for me? How are you going to look after me? Men are supposed to look after their women. That's how it is. Even if you go into the Bible, Adam, let's compare that. I don't want to go into the Bible, but my advice to all the gentlemen out there, if you take a lady, if you ask a lady out for a dinner, lunch, please do yourself a favor. Don't ask them to pay for, to pay some part of the bill. No, that's not acceptable. That's abomination. That's taboo. That tells you who you are. And if you can't buy your date a common dinner on a plate, then what kind of man are you? It means that you're still a boy. You're not a grown up. You can't take someone on a date. It's mature men coming from a good home, a family home, who takes a woman on a date, because you need to provide. Okay? Because if I'm going on a date, with you, I know that you are a man. If you ask me out and I say yes, then I know you are a man. You can provide. You're going to buy me some dinner. You're going to make me happy. That's what men are supposed to do. Women are part of it. We are part of the relationship. Men are the head and we are the neck. So if you ask me out for dinner, then you should be able to buy me a dinner. You should be able to buy me common drink. And if you can't do that, then you're not a man. Then you are a boy. Then you got a long way to go. So please, those men, do yourself a favor. If you're not there, don't waste women's time and ask them to go out for dinner with you. Please. please do yourself a favor. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're not there yet. It's a real man that asks women to go on a date with them. It means that they are prepared. They know how to treat a woman. They know what relationship is about. They know how to open the door, the car door. They know how to pull up the seat and say, sit down, darling. But if you're not there yet, sweetheart, do yourself a favor. Don't take the lady on a date and then even ask them to pay. That's not right. That is not right. It's not right for you. It's not right for anybody. So if you're not there yet, if you haven't got the money, please don't do it. Save up and then ask me out for dinner. Don't ask me to pay after we had a good time. That doesn't speak well of you as a man, okay? So this is my advice to you, because when I got this topic, this lady said that she's been told that men should pay for, your dinner and what have you. And then she's tried several times, but anytime she goes on a date with men, they ask her to pay part of it. And my advice to you is that, sweetheart, don't pay. You can do that, but never ever repeat that again. If a man asks you to go on a date with them, ask them, are they going to pay? If they don't, and they take you, and then after that they ask you to pay part of the bill, don't go out with them again. No, a woman shouldn't pay for, a date night dinner. No, if you're not there, don't ask me to go on a date with you. So, no, bless up to you all. If you're not there, please stay where you are. Stay in your lane. Behave like a boy till you become mature, to become a man, okay? And learn how to become a man. Work hard and have that ching so that you can take me on a date, on a date night or for a dinner or lunch. Thank you. I love you all so much. I'm not being harsh on boys. I'm not being harsh on men, but we have boys and we have men. Boys don't take women on a date. It takes a grown-up, a mature man to ask a woman to go on a date with them. It means that that person is a man, is grown up, know how to treat a woman. That's what I'm talking about. Blessed up to you also. I'm sure I've answered all your questions, sweetheart. I'm going to put this video on YouTube. I'm going to put the channel on, Facebook. Just click on the channel, go on YouTube, and have fun. And don't forget to subscribe. Love you and keep all your topics coming. I love you. This is your DJ Stones. Blessed up to you all. Blessed up.